I am a machine.
Is this your new style? Or what? What's with the tucked in shirt?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask the fans, or the 400 subscribers we have, if this is good.
Do some posing. What the fuck? I meant bodybuilding posing.
I just feel bigger and like when my shirt's tucked in.
Oh, true, hey?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When you have to tuck the GH gut.
Yeah, man. Cause I'll be shooting right there with my HGH. I was watching Boston Lloyd and Musclehead. They shoot in there. Hey. Got gifted to me from a legend. My machine signed it.
Where's the signature?
Right there.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't really show up on the camera.
Nah, dude.
Black on gray doesn't really show up that well.
No. I don't know if you... Well, Joel, you see it, eh?
Yeah, I can see it.
Mike Rashid.
Yeah.
I just don't think the camera pick it up.
No.
I'll probably wear that today.
Fuck yeah. Bad.
Yeah, these are still good.
You should clean up a bit next time for the camera.
Fuck out of that dog, man, for barking.
Hey! What is this painting you have up there?
Oh, it's my lucky painting, dude. It's like a white person's dream catcher. You know?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, man. Only white people have unicorns, man. That's what you know. See, it looks at me when I sleep.
Oh, yeah. Watches over you.
You know how the Indians have the dream catchers? Well, us white people have unicorns.
Oh, yeah. So I'm fucking fired up. Oh, what the hell is that?
A rat.
What?
We're back here today. We're doing shoulders, and yeah, I did shoulders yesterday. I decided to do it again for the channel because you haven't gave you guys some shoulder content yet. So right here I'm doing, start off with seated dumbbell press, 40 pounds, just warming it up right here. My next set I went up to 55s. Still warming up here, pumping up the blood. I prefer seated military press dumbbells. Sometimes I do them standing just to work my core, but since I did them yesterday, my shoulders are kind of killed, so I'm just doing them seated with a belt. Pretty sure I just bounced up to 70s just to see how many I could get. Wasn't feeling too strong today. I just wanted to try them. And yeah, still good. Well, I'm still doing seated dumbbell press, but I decided just to raise them both and just do a single arm. This felt different than normal seated press, but worked my shoulders a lot more, and I prefer this. I prefer this better because just works your shoulders more, and you feel the burn more. It's always constant tension if because either your shoulders holding one up in the air and your other shoulder's working, so it's always your shoulders are just working like all the time.
Catch me in the black drop looking like I'm Fritz. Catch me in the back block tweaking like the mix. When I got a brick flip, then I got a crib, 5 cars with a gun like I'm playing for the Knicks. 3 turn to 6, I was fucking up the commas in the drop. Watch the top fall back like Madonna. Them young boys try to hoop, ain't work when it hit the curb. I was Tyson on the roof.
Come on, keep going.
This is the same movement but with 60 pounds. This felt pretty good to me. I really like this. This was a good set for me. And yeah, I'm just going all the way down and all the way up with each arm, contracting all the shoulders and all the round of the delt. And yeah, you guys should have this in your workouts. I prefer this better than just normal seated dumbbell press. Switch it up a bit. It's good to shock the body. The next movement I did machine press. I like this machine press because it feels like I'm doing behind the neck press, like barbell behind the neck press, but it has like this Smith machine feeling to it, so it feels perfect. If you have a little shoulder machine at your gym, you should definitely try this. I just found out about this, like switching around to the seat, it feels better. I superset it with dumbbell side lateral raises. Working with 25 pounds right now. The reason why you guys won't be seeing any front raises in this video is because I did a lot of presses already. I repeated this exercise, but I went a bit heavier, and I still supersetted it with but with this time I went heavier with the side laterals too. I went to 30s instead of 25s. I felt pretty tired this shoulder day since I did it yesterday, but like I said, we're trying to get new content, and shoulders is the only one we didn't get you guys. So I was fighting through this workout for you guys. My shoulders, I had a really good pump for my shoulders, and yeah, it was in and out of the gym.
Booking on the interstate, I'm bailing with them bricks. Cooking with the flour, hit me if you need the fish. Bottom of the knife, choppers loaded, that's the ball game. Pussy, you a target and I barely ever miss. Fuck up on my dope how. Fuck up on my dope how.
I'm just switching it up. I'm doing side lateral raises still, but except I'm not supersetting it. I'm drop setting it. Right here, I'm starting with 40s. I believe I go down to 25s and then to 15s. And this really killed my shoulders. When you do this movement, you want to think about just moving your elbows sideways. It's hard to explain, but you just got to bring your elbows upwards and just concentrate in your mind on working the shoulders with your just the side delt. And just keep the wrist below your elbows. If your wrists come up too high, you're going to end up working your traps, and that's not what you want because you're working on the side delt right here. So just keep your wrist below. This movement that I'm doing right here is working my rear delts. I did a seated dumbbell rear delt raise, if that's what you want to call them.
Some people call them rear delt flies.
Yeah, some people call them rear delt flies, but for this movement, what you want to do is just focus on bringing your elbows upwards when you're bent down. So you just want to, like, again, have it in your mind that it's just your rear delt working, and just concentrate on it. You don't have to bring your arms up as high as possible. Just focus on the rear delt, and then with the muscle connection, you'll figure it out. Yeah. And then I kind of switched up. I never did these before. I just thought of it. I'm just doing a single arm one. Same thing pretty much, just with one arm, and just got a lot more reps. And yeah, I prefer that everybody does this one because I felt it burn like crazy. And if you guys have never done any rear delts before, I suggest just doing the one arm rear delt. And it's way easier to isolate your rear delt when you're just doing one arm at a time. So practice that movement for your rear delt. And a lot of people don't work their rear delts when they're doing shoulders. They even though it's just a little part of your delt, it really makes your delt bigger and it looks thicker too. So I suggest, like, even before you do your shoulders, start off with rear delts, warm up maybe with ropes, rear delt ropes or something like that. But just try to get rear delts into your shoulder workout, and you'll find a big difference in your shoulders. And my last movement is my favorite movement, is shrugs, because I love making my traps fucking big. So yeah, what you want to do for shrug, well, I'm not saying what you want to do, but what you should do is squeeze at the top and let it stretch at the bottom. I threw on another plate, so I'm at 225 right now, and I'm just strapping up here. People are going to talk shit about me strapping up for shrugs, but I say fuck you. You guys are goofs, because the only thing that I'm losing here is my grip strength, and I'm targeting my fucking traps. So plus I could deadlift 500 pounds, so I don't even give a fuck what you guys say. But yeah, again, just squeeze at the top and stretch at the bottom. I'm pretty sure this is the highest I go. I'm at 315 right here. I still try to control it at the top and squeeze. And after this, I drop set it down from 315, 225 to 135, but for 135 I reverse grip just to try it out. If you guys notice, I'm still squeezing at the top with all this heavy weight. 315 is a lot of weight. I weigh like 165 and I'm still squeezing at the top. And a lot of people in the gym will be fucking screaming and grunting, throwing on like 5 plates and trying to shrug it, but they'll just be doing chicken reps with their neck. If your shoulders can't come past to your ears, then you may as well like not even be shrugging that much. You just should take some weight off and just controlling it with some like medium weight maybe, and squeeze at the top. You'll get way more results like that instead of just fucking lifting so much weight and doing no reps at all. And yeah, this is my last set and my last bit of reps here. Nothing special, but that's just a little shoulder day. We were in and out of the gym like under 45 minutes, so you guys have no excuse.